going now, yeah.
WikiPod! 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 Now it's WikiPod!
Hey, welcome, listener, to episode 2 of the WikiPod featuring me, PJ.
And I'm Guy.
All right, and thanks for listening. Appreciate it. And Guy, how are you doing today?
I'm not as awful.
Good. I just want to reiterate that this is a strictly apolitical podcast, and we had an argument before, and I wanted to save it for the pod. I kept saying to Guy, save it for the pod, save it for the pod. And Guy was like, what did you say? You said, no.
No.
Yeah, you were like, no, I'm talking about this. And I was just like, all right,
I was
fine.
insulted.
And then by the end of the towards the middle of the conversation, I was like, oh, I forgot we're an apolitical podcast. We shouldn't be having this conversation on mic.
It wasn't super political.
It was
just
very political. What are you talking about?
I mean,
but listen, it happened. It's off the air. It's not on the pod. This is listener. We know that you get politics everywhere nowadays, right, Guy?
Yeah, I think.
That's what everybody talks about now, and they don't need to listen to us. We're strictly infotainment.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, yeah, sure. That sounds good. Well,
You seem upset. What's wrong?
I'm not upset. It's fine.
You,
I just don't think it was political.
Do you want? It was a very politically charged
No,
conversation.
just because one of the guys was a politician, but it's not political.
And we were talking about his policies.
No,
That's
we weren't.
Politics.
We were talking about what he was, what he did before he became a horrible human.
He was all right. Listen, we're dancing very close to this not being an apolitical.
All right,
podcast
I'm gonna hit
anymore.
random now. So
All right, guys, gonna hit. Wait.
Well, yeah,
wait. Before you do that, you had an idea.
Yeah, we're gonna guess what category our Wikipedia.
Now, how
is supposed to
specific
be.
do we have to be? I could. Just,
I don't know. I
All
think.
right, you know what? Well, I'm gonna start that.
Wait, animals, people.
No. Let's not pigeonhole it because then it'll just be like 3 or 4 options each time.
Yeah.
And that's stupid. Everybody will get it right sometime. I want to make it so we kind of like
We just pick something broad
think of something relatively broad,
and we guess it.
and if somebody guesses correctly,
You win nothing.
no, you do win.
What do we win?
You don't have to read any of the article
I.
on mic.
Okay. Well, if you feel like that.
Unless I mean, that is technically one of the rules of the pod is that we both have to read from the article.
Yeah, I guess.
Or actually, you know what? Because, I mean, we're probably going to get the categories wrong each time. So,
Yeah. I mean, like, I'll figure out a way of making it fit into the category I picked, just so I, argue it into it. But because if you make your guess broad enough, you could do anything.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's the problem. Is like I don't want to make it too broad.
I'm not gonna make it too broad. I'm gonna pick
Okay.
like a single person, and I'm gonna say it's gonna be a person. So it's gonna be a person. It's not gonna be an actor. It's gonna be.
Remember, this is an apolitical podcast.
Yeah, I know. I don't.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's a politician, it's fine.
I mean, we'll have to read it because that is what the podcast is.
No,
And
it's gonna be a
it's
person-
Informative. We can be informative without inserting our own.
It's gonna be a
politics into
rich
it.
dude, a rich white dude.
You're gonna say a rich white.
Rich white dude.
Okay.
Yep. That's pretty specific and not as specific.
Okay, mine is going to be a geological formation.
Yeah, that's cool too. Like a mountain or a river,
Or, a crevasse.
a crevasse. Cool. All right,
Yeah.
I got that.
Okay.
So I'm covering, rich white dudes, and you're
I'm
covering.
geological locations.
All right, let's go.
Brrrrum. What do we got?
Okay.
Oh, boy.
2018 WAFF U16 Championship.
Oh, it's a championship.
Yeah. 2018
What is it? I need to look it up
WAFF U16 Championship.
now. WAFF. Where are there spaces?
No, it's an acronym.
WAFF space U15.
U16. So this is
U16
under
championship.
16 years old, I'm assuming.
I don't know what that means.
This is great.
This is perfect.
Yeah, it's completely. I have no idea anything about this.
So yeah, why don't you start at the start there?
All right,
I've got it pulled up.
You got it pulled up? All right, I'll start off. The 2018 WAFF U-16 Championship.
Can we call it the white? Can we just
the
call
WAFF?
it the waifu? The waifu 16.
No, it's not waifu. It's WAFF.
Let's call it waifu. 'Cause
Wafu?
Yeah, waifu. Like it's Japanese for wife.
The waifu.
It's what like it's like what internet
But it's not the same thing.
Home?
I mean, I guess we could pronounce it however you want to pronounce
yeah, but
it.
I mean, I'm trying to provide some entertainment to our info aspect of this podcast.
Is that entertaining?
I don't know. I thought it was funny in my head, but it doesn't sound funny.
No, I mean,
Listener,
it could
I'm
be.
sorry if that was like. The thing I worry about is I don't want somebody to call us cringe.
Yeah, no.
Or actually, I don't fucking care. If you call us cringe, go fuck yourself. I hate you. How about that?
No, you shouldn't hate people for
No,
calling
I do.
cringe.
Fuck them.
Well, I mean, like, our whole existence is cringe.
I'm
I mean,
pretty embarrassing, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, so is every human.
Yeah.
Like humans are, everything we do is cringy. It's just that it's whether you
Absolutely.
get seen or not.
Yeah, and
You
we
know?
are kind of putting ourselves out there.
Yeah, so
Once
like,
again, thank you, listener, for tuning in. Anyway, I interrupted you. I'm
All
sorry.
right, anyway.
You dropped it. Just forget it. Can we edit that? No, we're not going to edit that in post. Fuck you if you didn't like that.
we don't
That's all I gotta
edit
say.
things.
No.
Well, we could.
We're
but
uncensored.
We're not. Uncensored.
Yeah.
All right, the sorry. The 2018 WAFF U16.
Are you still saying 2018? Isn't it? When are you going to?
I always say 2018.
When are you going to graduate to 2018?
I don't like 2018.
Why not?
We had this discussion 10 years ago.
We did.
Yeah,
You're
it's
just not.
nope.
All right. Sorry.
It's just
I
how
cut you
I
off
say
again.
it.
I cut you off again. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna read this sentence 3 times. Six times, whatever.
We'll
Hey, the
read it as many-
2000,
listen, we'll
the
read it.
2018 WAFF U16 Championship is the 6th edition of the WAFF Youth Competition. The previous editions was an under 16 age group competition held in Jordan in 2015.
Well, you were right. That U16 stands for under 16.
Yeah, wait. So it's a special competition that happens in Jordan, the country.
Yeah, what is WAFF? We can't.
We're gonna find
Now,
out.
If you're new to the pod, we can't. One of the stipulations of the pod is that we're not allowed to click on any of the
hyperlinks,
the hypertext links within the article. So we're just going off of what our previous knowledge of whatever topic and like what we can like base that off of. So I don't know what WAFF is. I hope they explain it at some point.
It's gonna be cool.
All right, I'll
got
take
a chart.
Yeah, I'll take a little chart here. The 2018 WAFF U16 Championship tournament details. The host country is Jordan. The city is, I gotta get this closer to my stupid eyes, Amman. Dates are the 1st through the 9th of August.
It's going on right now, the 2024 one. Maybe
they changed the dates. Who knows?
Yeah.
Teams 5 from one confederation. Venues 2 in one host city. Final positions. Champions in 2018 was Japan. They got the first title. Runners up were India. 3rd place Jordan. 4th place Yemen. Shout out to Yemen, right?
Yemen.
This is an apolitical podcast. I take that back.
Wait, but
never
there's
mind.
no
I feel
just feeling bad for Yemen is fine.
Yeah,
They're
but
being
that's
bombed
political.
to oblivion. Is that a political being bombed to oblivion?
Yeah. That's
Really?
very-
That's
yeah.
politics?
Yeah, that's
just
who
sounds-
who pays for the bombs? Politicians. They
Yeah,
allocate
I know,
all the
but I could
resources.
just-
This is an apolitical podcast. We're not having this conversation.
All right. Well, I feel bad for them.
I do too, and
Okay.
that is an apolitical stance.
Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
Yes,
I'm
just
sad
saying I
that
feel
they're
bad
being
for them.
bombed.
It's sad that they're being bombed. Period. End of conversation.
Tournament statistics.
Yes, lay it on me.
Match played 10. Goals scored 36. 3.6 per match. That
I'm
sounds a
assuming
lot.
this is soccer.
But
Is it
that's-
safe to say this is soccer?
I don't know because 3.6
There's
goals.
2 F's in WAFF. Could one of them
Football.
one of them could stand for football because that's what they call soccer.
Flag football.
Flag. Oh no, that's American football though. Is there a flag soccer? Because they call football over there soccer. No, they call soccer over there football. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the top scorer was Rez Bahanini.
Wait, where are you reading this?
That's the top
Oh
scorer.
God, yeah, top scorer. Yeah,
He scored-
Razik Bonihani. We're butchering.
Bonihani, yeah.
Listen, listener, do please take into account that we are very, very stupid dudes, and we are gonna butcher the pronunciation of things. If you go back to episode 1, I can't remember what the name of the thing was. You could just pull it up in whatever.
Stoli.
Yeah, in whatever your. We have to figure out. Do you know how to stream podcasts? Like how to get them onto?
Yeah, I'm
things?
gonna put him on Spotify.
Can we broaden it a little bit?
I can put it on Bandcamp too.
Can you put it on like Apple Music? Do you know anybody?
Yeah. It'll be on Apple Music. It'll be on the podcast. Like
On the
I do it.
podcast app. Wherever you
like,
get
if you
podcasts.
want to go through the whole thing, so like I put it through on DistroKids. They ask me if it's a podcast, then they put it on the podcast platforms, and
This is a little behind the scenes. We're
going over
This
it.
is what we're talking about. Guy didn't have to look up a single bit of information off the internet to pull up that useful information there, because Guy is a very learned man. I've told you this before, Guy. You're a very learned man.
yeah, I think so.
Well-read, well-rounded, been around the world.
Haven't
you know.
really read a lot.
You're well-read.
Yeah, I mean, like I listen because I can't like really read.
Yeah, you can.
No,
You're
it's-
well-read.
No, but I listen to everything.
Yeah.
and then I guess what like words.
No,
are.
you absorb it, and then you use your critical thinking skills
Yeah,
to
yeah, yeah.
analyze it.
Like if I see a word and I recognize the first 3 letters, I just go with whatever I think it
Because
is.
you're probably right.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
a
the
lot of
truth.
times I'm right until like I'm wrong, and then it's real embarrassing.
You're being too hard on yourself, Guy. Anyway, participating nations.
Oh, 1 second.
So
You forgot
far-
to say at the bottom the hyperlink. At the
yeah,
bottom,
you can-
there's a 2015. You go back to a 2015.
We can't click on that though. We can't.
No,
click
we're
on
not clicking on it.
Okay.
But it's weird that there's a 2015 and no 16, 7, and the next one is
Yeah, there is
2019.
no, at least according to Wikipedia, there is no 16 or 17.
Yeah.
but there is a 2019.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
That's weird. I don't know.
It's kind of weird. There's like a gap.
Don't
So,
understand it.
I mean, if it's happening in Jordan, like that's a pretty, it's a pretty.
Does it
hot-
always happen in Jordan? There's a lot
Yeah,
of countries
it's-
here.
According to this, well, yeah, you're right. Actually, it could be like the Olympics where it's different every year.
Oh wow!
Um,
During the Olympics season, we are getting an Olympic wiki. It's not.
It's
I'm assuming it
it's
could be.
sporting related.
Yeah.
Which is apolitical. We can talk
God.
about that stuff.
I should have guessed sporting.
Yeah, no, neither
That
of us
would have
got
been. That would have been. Yeah.
what were our guesses? I said geological location.
I said rich white dude.
Okay, yeah, we were way off.
Those are good categories.
There are good categories. Also, let's try our best. I mean, let's not get fucking nerdy about this shit. Like, let's not keep a list or anything, but let's make a concerted effort not to repeat any of our guesses from episode to episode. We can't just guess every episode like, oh, rich white guy.
Literally that was my plan
You
until
can't-
I
let's
get it
try
right.
not- oh, I mean, it's okay if like
It's a strategy.
I just all right, whatever.
We'll see what happens. I'm gonna forget this 2 minutes later.
Yeah, fair enough. I feel like we're gonna forget that we even had this little mini competition to begin with. Okay, so I clicked on participating. The tab of participating nations. You ready
Wow.
for this?
Yeah.
We got a little table set up. So we got teams. How should we do this? It's like a table. It's not linear. It's not left to right.
So just list the teams.
all right, I'll do the team.
You just list.
I'll just do one column at a time.
Yeah.
All right, so we got at the top of the table, we got team, appearance, last appearance, previous best performance. So India, first appearance, last appearance is blank, and previous best
So this is their
performance-
first and only
I'm
appearance so far.
confused. Is this going to make sense to the
Yeah, yeah.
listeners?
All right, so I think we should just read it the way we understand it as for the graph because it's easier. It's easier that way.
Yeah.
India made their first appearance. This was their first and as of 2018 was their last appearance too, because we don't know the future.
You mean it
because-
was just their first?
yeah, or last? I don't know. We're in 2018.
You're just assuming it's their last.
we can't. We don't know. We just won't know, and that's okay.
And should we encourage the listeners to like do their own research?
No.
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 Okay.
No.
Yeah,
Don't-
because we'll get to it eventually. Because our goal is to get through every single article on Wikipedia. So we'll probably you can cross-reference this once we get to that
With
point.
our you could
With
just,
our backlog of stuff, you could just cross-reference it when you. I mean, we'll let you do the. So it is kind of doing their own research.
Yeah, there's going to be
Yeah.
what's it called? There's going to be dictated transcripts of every one of these episodes. You can like
Who's
search
doing?
them.
I'm not doing that.
No, the government does it. Or ChatGPT, some.
Oh, like NSA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can
NSA
search it.
Also, we want to include it within our listeners that we appreciate. Our NSA agent that is monitoring us right
Yes.
now. Get a real job. Fuck yourself. This is an apolitical podcast, though.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think the NSA is political. I think they're an apolitical
It's a
organization.
government. It's a government institution.
Yeah, I know. There's
that's
government,
inherently political.
but so
And this is not inherently political. This is an apolitical podcast.
So-
I'm merely identifying what is a political institution.
I don't
like they say
think-
the Supreme Court isn't a political institution. It totally is.
yeah,
Fuck
you
yourself.
no. I get
But
that.
this is an apolitical podcast. We're not having this conversation. Guy.
I'm not getting into politics. I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
you are.
No, I did not bring up the NSA. I was just saying hello. to
You,
the NSA
I
agent.
asked who's transcribing this, and you said the
government. Yeah,
And
yeah.
That's you keep pushing it to politics.
No, that's not political.
All right. Iraq.
I mean, Iraq.
Sixth
Sixth
appearance.
appearance.
Their last appearance was in 2015. Previous best performance, they were the champions of 2013 and 2015.
Oh, that's sick.
Shout out Iraq.
Yo, again, no, what's, oh, wait, no, 13, 15, that doesn't matter. Forget that. All right, Japan, this is their first appearance and last appearance. I guess in the 18, they were the champion. It said it on the previous one.
Wait, let me scroll back up.
Yeah, they were first title.
Japan. First title, first appearance, and they came in and they fucking beat
Mopped
the shit out of
the
everybody.
floor with
Hell yeah,
everybody.
which I'm assuming that it was soccer, youth soccer.
I'm not sure this is soccer. I have, I'm still on the fence about that. We'll
taking
get
an
there with the
educated
result
guess.
and everything else, but
Yeah, they'll probably describe it at some point.
Oh my
it's pretty crazy to me that
this has been going on for a long time, too, because go ahead, the next one.
Oh, Jordan, yeah. This is their sixth appearance. Last appearance was in 2015. And their best performance was third place in 2007 and 2013.
2007 doesn't work.
Shut the fuck up,
2007 works.
No, 2007. Who said it faster? All right, well, race.
2007.
Wait
I
for
win.
me to count.
But you're counting. It's not going to be fair. We got to have it. Do this later.
Well,
When we get an independent.
Wait, let's let the listener count. Ready? Listener, count now.
2007.
Fuck. I wasn't ready.
That's the problem. We need to
All
have. Anyway.
What? Fuck
So,
that. Whatever. You're
yes.
wrong.
Yemen. Second appearance. 2009 was their last appearance. Oh, wow. So they waited 9 years to come back for the second appearance.
Yes.
And they got on the group stage, which is
What the fuck does that mean?
That's a participation trophy.
Oh, we don't listen, we're an apolitical podcast, but I got to tell you folks, we are not fans of participation trophies.
How is participation trophies political?
It's all these fucking shithead fucking reactionaries talk about it. It's just like, oh, you got it. Oh, anyway, it's an apolitical podcast. I'm not getting.
All right, cool.
But we also don't like participation trophies, but it's for a completely apolitical reason.
I mean, for you, my reason is heavily political, but I'm not. This is a political podcast, so I'm not going to mention it.
Thank you, I appreciate that. It's episode 2, and we're finally. Listen, folks, we're going through some growing pains. It's like you ever try to binge watch a comedy show on Netflix or something that has 7 or 8 seasons. You kind of suffer through the first season to get to where they're good. And listener, we want to thank you because you're getting on the ground floor of the WikiPod, and this we're going straight to the moon with this one.
Yeah.
Guy. I can feel it.
Yeah.
We got it.
The first 10 or 15 episodes are gonna be trash.
It's not trash. It's just gonna be a little rough. We're just trying to find our footing. You know.
Yeah. It's like the first time you made pizza at your house, and you didn't have a hot stone to make the pizza on.
I don't
so
have
you
one
just,
of those. Yeah.
Yeah. So you just put it in the oven on the grate, not realizing that it's just gonna.
I would literally never do that, guy.
Oh. Well, some people have done that.
Yeah, they're dumb as fuck.
I mean,
Not
I haven't
you,
done
listener.
that.
We love you, listener. No,
But
guy, and you're a very learned man.
Yeah.
But you make it. Listen,
I'm
that's why pencils come with erasers.
Listen, from my Instagram feed, I feel like a whole bunch of people have done that because I see pictures of it all the time of people putting pizza dough on grates and then them opening up their oven to seeing a hot mess everywhere.
I've seen one of them pictures on the internet, and it looks like a mushroom cloud. It's really funny.
It's my favorite.
Yeah.
I like people's baking fails.
Yeah. But I getting dangerously close to politics. With
Yeah,
the
this
mushroom
is
cloud comment.
a
I
political
apologize, listener.
podcast, and
I
baking
apologize.
fails are inherently political, so we're going to move on.
Yes, thank you.
All right. We're in the results category now.
We got another table.
Oh God, tables suck.
Sorry, listener. We were kind of hoping for an actual kind of encyclopedia entry where it's actually it's a non-table because this is an audio.
Yo, can we make
podcast.
Can we just skip tables?
No.
God damn it.
No. Guy,
I don't
you're
like
completely
tables.
betraying the fucking spirit of this goddamn
It's not.
podcast.
It's just that it's harder to explain a table.
What the fuck?
Okay.
Yeah, I know it's hard.
This is the results from 2018. This is the games that they
Listen,
played.
this isn't a political podcast, but it doesn't mean we don't appreciate the value of hard work. You should know this more than anybody. I'm standing here. Listen, I'm not trying to get political over here, but I'm a government employee. I'm standing here in my required uniform because I'm
pretty
that committed
governmental.
not only to hard work, but also creating content with my friend.
All right. I'm ready to create content too.
Artistically, yes.
Let's read this stupid table.
Okay, I'll start. So we got team PLD, W, D, L, GF, GA, GD, and PTS, which is the only thing is the only abbreviation I recognize.
I
as
know
being
all of
points.
them.
Well,
So
please explain that.
All right, so PLD,
Yes.
that's played.
What does that
Played
mean?
games.
Okay, played games.
Because some of the games, I guess, all teams played 4 games, apparently.
Oh, and this is like a tournament?
Yes, it's a tournament. And so you got 4 games. So you
okay.
got all the teams played 4 games. Then you got W, which is wins.
Nice.
D, which is draws,
Got you.
like ties.
Okay.
L, which is losses.
Yes.
Now GF,
it's girlfriend or gluten free.
it's probably so. All right, so I know exactly what it means. Actually, it's goals for. Goals
like
for,
FOUR?
like a goals for, and
Like
then
FOR? What does that
GA is goals against.
Oh.
So
wait, what?
Goals for is GF.
Yeah.
Goals, GA is goals against,
Okay.
and then GD is the
God
point
damn.
is the goal differential.
God damn.
Yeah, goddamn. But the goal and then total points, because apparently I think that you get points. You get points on how many goals you scored, how many goals you let in, because like there could be teams with the same record.
Okay.
Because they all play because there's an odd number of teams, but they all play 4 games, so there could be a situation where they have the same amount of wins, but they go by total points.
Is that why Yemen, the best they ever performed was making the group stage?
Yeah, because they're just not that good.
Right. Well, you can't blame them. You know, the Saudis have been committing a genocide against them that have been with arms that have been funded by the U.S.
Apolitical podcast.
Sorry, folks. This is an apolitical podcast.
Apolitical podcast.
That slipped.
I am very
apologize.
sorry for the Yemen people being bombed. That's not political.
That's an apolitical stance, and that's all we got to say. And we're not commenting any further. Ladies and gentlemen, that and our friends beyond the binary, I apologize because that slipped.
Yep.
And I'm sorry for the comment about being beyond the binary because this is an apolitical podcast. I'm not getting into gender politics. I apologize. I love everybody. Listen, I love
don't
everybody.
think that there's any politics involved with gender. It's just gender.
Sure, it's a very politically charged issue.
Yeah, I know.
How dare you?
I know there's a lot of people that are politically charged about it, but like, why? There's no reason.
Because you should bunch of people trying to kill them and take away their rights. But this is an apolitical podcast. We're not having this conversation.
Okay. Anyway, Japan.
I love everybody.
Yeah, Japan has a gold table. Because they played 4 games, won 4 games. They had no draws. They had no losses. They had 9 goals. They let up 4. That's a plus 5 goal differential for a total of 12 points.
I got to say, Guy, I really appreciate the fact that you can actually, provide content. Because if I was doing this alone right now, I'd just be going India 4-3-0-1-9, 2 + 7.
Well, I want to make sure everybody understands the tournament a little bit.
I appreciate that.
All right. Now I'm going to the silver table, which is India, because they obviously finished in second place.
Silver means second.
Yep.
Silver. It is the Olympics, folks.
Yep. They played 4 games. They won 3. They had no draws. They lost 1. They scored 9 goals, the same as Japan. They had only 2 goals against, but they had a higher goal differential of plus 7. Now let me just see. I'm trying to figure out how they get to 12 and how they get to 9 points total.
I'm so fucking bad at math, dude.
That's pretty interesting formula.
I think that's the main reason why I don't give a shit about sports is because so much of sports is math.
Yeah.
And as soon as
I love math.
You do love math.
Yeah, but this is an apolitical podcast.
No, math's not political.
Yes, it is. It's very political.
How the fuck is it political?
Trust me. I've talked to a bunch of people, and
Like
there's
who?
a lot of anybody that talks about what is that stuff called? It's Common Core math.
We're not talking about Common Core. We're not talking about
that's
education.
math. That's math.
Well, yeah, that is true.
It is very much math. It's
you got all these motherfuckers trying to defund public education, but this is an apolitical
podcast.
We're not having this conversation. Folks.
Anyway,
I apologize. Back to
Jordan.
I'll take Jordan with the bronze. So they
Let's
got.
see how well you
let me
did
see
now.
if I'm following you.
Gotcha.
So Jordan had 4 games played, like everybody else. They had 2 wins, no losses. 2 wins, no draws, 2 losses. With a girlfriend of 11, general admission of 9, and a goddamn +2, which means 6 points. Right?
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how that goddamn works.
Yeah, what is the goddamn again? Actually,
It's
completely
gold.
went in
It's
one.
the gold differential.
Goal differential. Goddamn goal differential.
'Cause
Of
we-
+2.
Yeah.
Makes 6
Because we get to Yemen now, where
Yep.
they do not have a color on their whatever it's called on their table. They also played 4 games. They won 1 only though.
Hell yeah.
They lost. They drew. They had 0 draws. They lost 3. They had 5 goals, 4 goals against, and they had a +1 differential. Which I get what the differential is. It's how many goals you had
the
for
difference between the girlfriend and the general
Yes.
admission. Okay.
And I understand that. I just don't. I don't know how they get to 3 points as their total points. Like there's a like,
Maybe that's just how you
wins
get
and
awarded.
losses must be worth a certain amount of points. So they must start with a total amount of points, and then they add to that.
Yeah, maybe.
And then I'll take the last one too. We're
Okay,
back to
thank you.
Iraq.
Thank you.
Iraq also no colors, just a white table. They had played 4 games. They won 0 games. They had 0 draws. They lost 4 games.
Damn.
They only scored 2 goals, but they did really good in the goals against. They had 13 goals against.
Wait, so what is it? How can you have 2 only?
They only scored 2 goals, and they had 13 goals against. That means they let up 13 goals.
What do you mean let up?
They let 13 goals in.
Is that that's bad though that they let 13 goals?
Yeah,
get
but
in?
it's their biggest number, so I didn't want to be like,
yeah, true. You don't want to kick a guy when he's down.
yeah. I want to look at the positives.
We don't want to kick anybody when
yeah,
they're down. Doesn't have
it's
to be a guy.
positive
Yeah.
because it's such a big number. It's cool.
And we like to espouse positive thinking. This is
Yeah.
the power of positive thinking, right?
yeah.
Okay,
Their,
and
their
so
GD their GD is a true GD.
Wait, guy, check this out.
Wait.
So, sorry, continue with the goddamn.
Goddamn -11.
Damn. Which, check it out. Here comes the entertainment portion of this infotainment podcast.
What's that?
Iraq was awarded 0 points, and may God have mercy on your soul. Yeah.
Yeah, Billy
Madison, yeah.
Excellent
I'm
movie.
on a, me and my lovely girlfriend are on a very awesome Happy Madison kick right now.
Dude.
We're having a great time.
Just so much fun.
It
It is
is.
Murder Mystery on Netflix.
I haven't seen that one.
Oh my gosh, excellent.
This is an apolitical podcast, so let's not
Yeah.
bring up Netflix.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway. All right. Source. The source for this table was WAFF. It came out in the 1st of August, 2018.
Speaking of the way you read dates, how come every place except the U.S. It says the number of the day first and then the month, but we're all month first and then the date.
Because it's an apolitical podcast. We can't get into this.
How are politics involved? It's just like a cultural thing.
It's about being American and being
Oh, it's like the
American.
metric system.
Yeah.
Metric system's fucking dumb though. It's like, oh, you're so stupid that you need everything divisible by 10. It's like, like how stupid could you possibly be?
There's no limit to people's stupidity. Which is why we are questioning the metric system.
You know,
which
that
is
is a
clearly the most efficient way of doing anything.
Define efficiency. Define efficiency.
Being able to use divisions of 10 to like calculate stuff makes things so much easier.
I'm sorry, I stopped paying attention to you.
It makes like imagine if boiling water was 100 degrees and freezing was 100 was
Well, no,
-0.
think of it this way. That's fucking stupid because, like, I don't need to know exactly the numerical value of the temperature of water in order to know that it's boiling. I just need to look at it. Here's the difference, though, with Fahrenheit. So it's 100 degrees outside. That means I'm stealing this joke, by the way, folks. I will be the first to let you know that I am not funny. I'm not clever. I just steal jokes. But anyway, if it's 100 degrees Fahrenheit outside, that means it's 100% hot. I get that.
Yeah, but you don't know
If it's 0 degrees Fahrenheit, that means it's 0 degrees hot.
so like
or 0% hot.
so zero like fair like
Also, a friend of mine told me this one. There's a difference between Fahrenheit and Celsius. Listener, you can use this one next conversation you have so you can sound witty. You know why America has Fahrenheit and not Celsius?
why?
Because F stands for first to the moon. You know what C stands for?
No.
Couldn't get to the moon.
Okay.
Woo! But this is an apolitical podcast. folks.
That is pretty apolitical in my opinion, but it could be construed political. But
Yes.
anyway, Fahrenheit, getting back to important things before we move on to this thing here.
Yeah, there's a
100
couple
degrees
more
is,
there's a bit. This might be a long one, folks.
Nah, it's not that bad.
Let's try to power through for make this point, and then let's.
All
Power
right,
through
anyway,
this
100
part.
degrees is the internal temperature of a cow. 0 degrees is absolute zero. Is the what's called the lowest? Not absolute zero. It is the lowest temperature that you can get in a laboratory.
Isn't that
what zero
Kelvin?
is. No, Kelvin's is a unit of measurement. But
There's
for degrees. I'm just saying Fahrenheit. Like Mr. Fahrenheit, who made the Fahrenheit
Who
scale.
is this guy Fahrenheit?
He's a jerk.
We'll probably get to it at some point in
Yeah,
this podcast.
he's a rich
Yeah.
white dude. He's got to be.
Oh, that's what you're banking on. We're
I'm
going to talk
hoping one
about
day,
Mr.
yeah.
Fahrenheit.
All right, we're moving on now that we got through there.
Folks.
Okay, Jordan, 0. Oh, this is a recap of the games. Hell yeah, we got a recap of the games now.
Hell yeah, folks. Recap.
All right, Jordan versus India. Jordan, 0 or nil, because I'm assuming this is soccer because now I see in the game
There's a soccer emoji.
soccer emojis.
There's a soccer emoji on the
so
page.
we're doing good. So
I
we're-
had no idea they had
I
emojis on
cannot wait to
on
figure out what
Wikipedia.
WAFF means.
We'll get to it.
Okay, so Jordan, 0, India, 4. Report.
And there's like a link to what the report is,
Yeah.
and we can't click on that
VP
'cause that's the rules.
VP Singh is 43
Feet?
Yeah, it
43
says
feet?
43 feet.
Yeah, it says 43 and then dash, which I assume means something different when you're
Okay,
talking
so
soccer.
I know exactly what this means.
God damn it! What don't you know?
Well,
That's
I'm
what
a
saying.
learned man.
I'm so impressed by you.
Yeah, so VP Singh scored
Yes.
3 times. He scored from 43 feet out, 61 feet out, and 73 feet out.
Ah,
Then
cool.
Orman, who is on Jordan,
Oram.
Oram, he scored from 84 feet out.
Hell yeah.
Which
So
is weird that
VP
they're
Singh-
using feet.
Yeah, VP Singh is.
Why are they
not-
using feet? They could not. Maybe those are meters.
what
No,
do
they
you-
can't
well-
be meters.
Here's the thing. You don't
it
play
is
soccer.
feet.
You don't play soccer with your meters. What do you play them with?
With feet. Yep, that makes sense.
Boom.
Ooh, and this
Okay,
was
so-
at King Abdullah Stadium, Amman.
Yeah, Amman, Jordan, and the referee was Ammar Ashkanani
Oh,
from
cool.
Kuwait.
Yeah, that's cool.
All right, so let me take this next one.
Yep.
1st of August, 2018, at 20:00 hours. We got Yemen, who scored 0, against Japan, who scored 1. And Nakano scored the 1 goal for Japan from 63 feet away. And this was
pretty
also
cool.
at King Abdullah Stadium in Amman. Referee was Omar Al-Miani from Jordan.
That's awesome.
Hell yeah.
All right, we got August 3rd, or well, 3rd of August, 2018 at 17 o'clock, which I think is 3 o'clock.
1,700 hours. No, that's 5 o'clock.
I don't know.
There's 24 hours in the day, so everything.
24-hour clock is stupid. We can use AP.
Excuse me. This is a as much as this is that's military time, and we respect the troops here on this.
This is a very apolitical. Apolitical.
What's the matter? You got a little tongue tied?
Anyway, Yemen 2,
Folks, we have
Iraq
fun. Folks, we have
0.
fun.
Iraq 0. All right, the score, the goals were scored by Ali, no last name, I guess.
No, that is his last name. These are all last names.
No first name then, which he should have a first name, I guess.
He's like Cher or Madonna.
Madonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
Madonna's the first one I ever. Who was the first one you think? For mononyms.
Cher.
Oh my gosh, McLovin. That's the mononym that it should have been.
That was a funny ass movie. I did a rewatch on Superbad not too long ago. Man, that movie holds up.
It does hold up.
It's a pretty funny movie.
Yeah, it's great. I
Jonah Hill sucks though.
does he?
I mean,
What'd
his
he do?
his character in that movie is fantastic. But
Did he
in
do
real
something?
life,
Did he do something shitty?
yeah, he's like the kind of guy who like goes to what's the word, therapy, and uses like is still like a shitty abusive person, but uses all the fancy words in terms he learned in therapy to be a shitty
Weaponizing.
Yeah,
therapy.
he said like there was like a text that got leaked. This is also a
Oh,
gossip
his surfer
podcast.
girlfriend. I remember.
the
Yeah,
surfer- you remember all that.
This is not
Listener, you remember
political.
that too. We don't even. This is a totally gossip is totally apolitical.
I'll be honest. Jonah Hill. I'm not. I don't really think that. I think that that's like honestly, those things are private and they should have been handled privately. So I think there is. I mean, Jonah Hill's behavior is probably not good, but I feel like posting it on the internet to make a public scene about it is also bad form.
I don't fucking give a shit. If you're acting shitty to somebody and they take it upon themselves after they've been acted shittily towards to fucking like put somebody on blast.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah,
not.
absolutely.
In a relationship, there is just so much that goes on both sides, and to put it out on the internet for every.
You're sounding like Donald Trump right now, brother. And this is an apolitical podcast. There's
Whoa,
very
whoa.
fine people on both sides. That's what
Don't-
listen,
I'm
that's
not
what
that.
hearing.
I'm not seeing
That's what
both
I'm hearing.
very fine things on
Listen,
both sides.
the point
I'm
we're
saying I
making
don't
is,
want to
as much
hear
shit-
anybody's
as
crap.
much shit as I'm talking on Jonah Hill. I feel like I'm punching up, but also Jonah Hill, if you're listening, we'd love to have you on the pod. You can come on.
Yeah.
If you're ever in Tom's River, swing on by and we'll do a pod together.
Yo, hang out in my basement. It's cool.
Absolutely, because listen, I'm not a girl, so I'm not afraid of you. So that's fine.
Wait, do you think that? I don't think that woman was afraid of him.
I don't know.
She's a surfer, like a very
Hell yeah.
like an
Do you
excellent
surf?
athlete.
You still surf?
I used to surf. I don't surf anymore.
bummer.
I have no time for it.
I ain't never surfed.
It's take it or leave it. I like body surfing better. It's more fun.
Body surfing is great.
Yeah,
I just body surfed the other day.
awesome. It's so much
Rocks.
better because you don't have to bring a board with you.
Yeah, I don't like lugging shit around places.
Anyway, Yemen
Yeah.
2, Iraq 0 or nil. Ali scored the 2 goals from 62 feet out and 85 feet out. Amman International Stadium. Ooh, a different stadium. Amman. Referee
it wasn't King Abdullah Stadium.
Imad Boj. He's from Palestine.
Bojay.
Cool. Bojay.
This is an apolitical podcast. We're not even going to fucking touch that one. I'm actually kind of mad that you read that word out loud.
We can't even say Palestine anymore?
Listen, just because you and I might have a stance on that, that is a third rail. We're not touching it. This is
When Palestine comes up on the WikiCast, I cannot wait.
It's a WikiPod.
It's the same thing.
I'm
I'm talking.
the WikiCast.
It was an accident. The WikiPod.
If that ever fucking happens again, so help me God, guy. I love you.
It's probably gonna happen again.
I love you. If that ever fucking happens again.
All right, next game.
All right, I got it. What are we looking at?
It's
What do we
August
got?
3rd.
Japan. Yeah. All right. 3rd of August, 2018, at 2000 hours. We got Japan, who scored 2 against India, who scored 1. Goals scored were Kondo, who that's a fucking badass name.
Yeah.
Like, meet my son Kondo. Here's my other son, Split Level. It's fucking dope. Anyway, Kondo scored a goal from 57 feet away. Toyama scored a goal from 64 feet away, and VP Singh,
Scoring goals, man.
yeah, from 26 feet away.
You got pretty close.
Got in the pocket there, brother. That's pretty fucking impressive. This was at Amman International Stadium in Amman. Referee was Ahmad Al Ali from Kuwait. I believe he was the ref from before.
Yeah, no, I think he was from Kuwait.
No,
I think it was a different
Kuwaiti,
yeah.
different Kuwaiti. My memory's pretty bad, and I'm probably culturally insensitive. I don't want to call myself racist, but I'm probably culturally insensitive, right, guy?
No, I
Thank you.
don't think you are. I
Thank
think you're
you.
pretty sensitive.
Yeah, listen, I appreciate that from a learned man such as yourself. I appreciate that.
Thank you. I appreciate the compliment.
Absolutely.
We're moving on.
Yes.
August 5th or 5th of August. You know, I'm
say
good.
it's fuck.
I'm reading it the way
Listen,
I read it.
Apolitical podcast, but USA.
Yeah,
USA. August 5th.
August
motherfuckers.
5th, 2018. Sorry about the 1,000. 17
I don't give
o'clock.
Guy, I was just kidding. I don't give a shit. Let's get
Japan
through this
3,
article.
Jordan 2. Kondo again with the 31-footer. Honda. But it's Hada.
No, it's
Hada.
Honda. Handa.
Hada.
Honda.
No, the Honda is Honda. I have a Honda Element. It's cool.
Hell yeah.
I love, yeah.
That's pretty fucking badass.
Yeah, yeah.
I
So
didn't
this
know you
is-
had an element.
Honda, and from 54 feet out, and then Aoki from 64 feet out. On Jordan's side, we have Bahandi,
Benihana. No, Banihani.
Banihani from 8 feet in. That's
Goddamn.
close.
Hell yeah.
That's close.
Got in there, folks.
Al Ruzi with a 90 plus 4 feet. What?
What the fuck
What?
does that mean? It was from 94 feet away, or does it mean he started the kick at 90 feet away, but then got in after he kicked it and he ran under it like Mr. Perfect? Remember when Mr. Perfect threw himself a touchdown pass, with a perfect
How
spiral?
does that?
I don't fucking
There's just
know. Let's
some
move
things
on.
we
Let's move
can't
on. Having a
understand.
they were
King
folks-
Abdul Stadium, Amman. Referee was Warthek Mohammed from Iraq. Go, next game.
5th August 2018, 20
o'clock.
2000 hours. India 1, Iraq 0. Chandra with a goal of 90 plus 3 feet. I don't know what the fuck that means. We're
Nobody
moving on.
does.
It also happened at King Abdul Stadium in Amman. Referee was Faraz Youssef from Yemen.
What's it called? August 7th, 2018, 17 o'clock. We got India 3, Yemen 0. We got H. Singh from 39 feet out. DeMello, that is an excellent name.
Hell yeah.
47 feet out.
I'm Ricky DeMello over here. I'm playing for India over at the WAFF U16 Championship.
And
what
you
do
know
you
what?
know about that? Hey, yo.
I really do enjoy Danu from 49, too. Danu? Good name.
Danu.
Yemen didn't score any. It was at Ahmad International Stadium. Ahmad referee was the same guy from earlier, Wathek, or I don't know. I can't say it. I can't speak.
Wathek.
Wathek.
Did I say
Mohammed
Warthek
from Iraq. It doesn't matter. Next game.
All right, 7th of August, 2018, 2000 hours. Iraq 1, Jordan smoked them with 7 goals.
That's huge.
Massive.
Huge.
All right, from Iraq, we had Mohammed, who scored 57 feet.
Yeah, that's cool.
And then Jordan, we had Banihani from 16 feet, 33 feet, 50 feet, 53 feet, and 85 feet.
Banihani is amazing.
Absolutely. Al-Hanahay. Folks, I'm very sorry. We're plowing through this.
Pretty awesome
We're plowing through this.
if you
Each
ask
of us
me.
can barely speak English. We can barely read, even though we are learned individuals. But we're just butchering
in
these
different
names, and we
ways.
mean no disrespect. We mean I'm not. I know we joke around a lot. I'm saying this from the bottom of my heart. We mean no disrespect when we just annihilate these names. We apologize. Apologies from the Wikipod folks.
Ahalahani?
Yeah, whatever. Al-Shanane.
Yeah, Shanani. That's good.
Absolutely.
90 plus 3.
90 plus 3 feet.
Excellent.
That's at Amman International Stadium in Amman. The referee is Ahmad Al-Ali from Kuwait.
Okay.
Take it. This is the last game.
August 9th.
We're down to the last 2 games.
August 9th, 2018, 17 o'clock. We got Iraq 1, Japan 3. Abed scored a 65-footer. Good for you, Abed.
Woo!
Japan, Toyama, 49 feet out. And Nakano, yeah, that's it, Nakano, from 88 and 90 feet out. Excellent job. King Abdul Stadium, Ahmad, referee Omar Almani from Jordan. Well, we got one more game.
Yep. 9th of August, 2018, 2000 hours. Free Palestine, free Palestine, free Palestine. The United States is funding a brutal genocide.
This is
in
an apolitical podcast.
I don't give a shit. I feel bad about before, and it's really, I'm not even fucking around. It's something I don't want to fucking joke about. Free Palestine, free Palestine. This is an apolitical free Palestine podcast. I feel that we can say free Palestine and it's not a political issue. Guy, what do you say? Being anti-genocide is not political.
Yeah, I agree with you that anti-genocide is not political at all.
So yeah, folks, I'm taking back what I fucking said before. If Palestine comes up, we're saying free Palestine, right, Guy?
Yeah, it's fine. Free Palestine's good.
Free Palestine's great. Okay, sorry. All right, continuing. 9th of August, 2019, 1700 hours, Iraq, or no, fuck, I fucked it.
9th of August.
9th of August, 2018, 2000 hours. We got Jordan, 2, Yemen, 1. All right, Smarine scored a 71-footer and an 80-footer. Ali from Yemen scored an 81-footer. It's at King Abdul Stadium, Amman. Referee Amar Ashkanani from Kuwait.
Ashkenani, that's awesome.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Good name.
Absolutely.
All right, champion.
Whew. Folks, we're in the home stretch.
Champion 2018 WAFF U16 Championship champion, Japan, first title.
Fuck yeah.
References, go.
Reference WAFF U16 Championship. Retrieved 2018-701. See, they put the fucking year in front of that, and now is it July 1st, or is it the fucking 1st of January? I don't know how to fucking read that, folks. I'm sorry. Listen, we're
That
not
doesn't
perfect.
make any sense.
We are not perfect here, listener,
That's
and
more
we
like a phone
appreciate
number.
you sticking with us. We appreciate you sticking with us. We love you. We feel like you're a part of our soul right now. I feel like
External
there's
links.
There's a special bond between us and the listener guy. Do you not appreciate that?
No.
Okay, external links. It's a link to the official website. It was last edited 1 year ago by Dick Lyon. Dick Lyon.
Dude rules. Dick Lyon.
Dick Lyon. Executive produced by Dick Lyon. It's Dick Wolf's cousin who edits Wikipedia
Or it could be
articles.
Dick Leon.
Oh, like France, like Lyon.
Yeah, no, not Leon. Like Dickley on.
Dickley on. My Dickley is on.
Dickley on. Yeah.
Dickley, strictly
But Dick
Dickley.
Lyon.
Yeah, Dick
Perfect.
Lyon. Hell yeah.
Related articles, 2010 WAFF Championship, 6th WAFF Championship held in Jordan in 2010.
All right, 2022 WAF U23 champion international football competition. These are other articles. Do we need to read these? There's only one more. 2022 WAFF U16 Championship international football
All right.
competition.
We need to figure we don't have to do, we just have to now we have to just
Now we're
figure out
done. That's it.
what does WAFF stand for.
I
Let's
don't
go.
fucking give a shit.
World
Associated Football Fuckery. I don't fucking care.
Federation.
Woo!
We know
That's
what
it.
U16. Yeah, that's it. All
Yep.
right. Goodbye.
No. Let's pontificate. I don't think we need to end right now.
Okay.
We're at what are we at? 45 minutes. Let's
Yeah,
have
yeah.
a brief. What did we learn? What did we learn?
Hey, what did we learn? I learned.
I feel like we're trying to make an entertaining podcast, and I tend to kind of like not have much of a filter, and I'll make light of things that I don't really mean to make light of, and I'll immediately regret it and feel like a fucking piece of shit. Like I'm not trying to be funny right now. Like,
Okay.
that's it sucks. I hate that about myself. I
Yeah.
feel really bad about it because like. The Palestinian genocide right now is something that I take enormously seriously. And
I know. I watch your Instagram feed.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate you sticking with it because it's fucking upsetting, man. And
It's terrible. Lots of kids getting killed.
It's horrifying. And as much skin in the game as I try to put in, I feel like I'm not doing enough, and I feel like a fucking piece of shit because of it. And I know, like, oh, woe was me. I'm not like I'm coming from. And this is coming from a place of privilege, but like something more can be done. And listener, I implore you, if this bums you out, go fuck yourself. Don't fucking care about your opinion. If you think that this is fine, what's happening in Palestine is fine. It doesn't concern you. And it's not worth you having an opinion. Go get fucked. Fuck you. That's all I have to say about you if that's your opinion on the shit. And you can that's not.
This is only for our American listeners.
No, it's for anybody.
No.
This is an American issue.
No, because if you go into like there are tons of other countries where people are not as privileged as we are.
Sure.
Who literally can just be like, fuck that over there because there's a genocide happening to me right now.
Yeah,
you know,
in
like,
Sudan. You got
yeah,
Sudan
you
going
got
on
like
right
all
now.
these things. It is strictly
It's a fucking nightmare, dude.
It's strictly like
it bums me out, and I don't mean to make the point I'm trying to make is I don't mean to make it light. I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
mean to make light of this shit.
I mean, it's not light. That's why we're an apolitical podcast because we don't want to make light of.
well, also we want
hard
to turn this
political
into.
issues.
I mean, realistically, I don't think what? Fuck that. Actually, I was about to get very negative. This is going to be our job. We're going to be able to quit
hopefully.
our job, and this will be our full time.
I mean, I don't want to stink like fish anymore.
Yeah, I just don't want the listeners to think that like as apolitical as we aim to make this podcast so that I can appeal to a broad audience. There are some issues that are just like so fucking beyond the pale, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. It shouldn't be taken lightly. Shouldn't be spoken of lightly. Shouldn't be ignored. If you want to ignore it, go fucking ignore it. I don't fucking care. I don't fucking care.
I don't
ignore
think
it.
things
Who
should
gives a
be
shit?
ignored, but I think that breath of levity actually helps get more.
Is it my place to provide levity though? Like,
Yeah,
who
it's
am I?
everybody's. It's
Who am I-
everybody's
who am
place
I-
too.
Yeah, but who is it? Is that my place? That's all
Yeah.
I say. That's all I
It
gotta
is
say about that.
everybody's place to if you care about something, you can make a joke about it, and you can bring attention with levity.
Oh, absolutely.
That's the whole. That's
I'm
the
not
whole.
saying that things are. I'm not saying that you can't joke about. There's some things that aren't worth joking about. It's
I
just
mean,
sometimes I feel like I'm doing myself a disservice, and I'm not effectively communicating the way I feel about something. You know what I'm saying? In the name of providing levity or like being a silly like fuckhead or whatever. You know?
I don't know.
I don't know
think,
either.
I,
I'm
I,
fucked in the head,
yeah,
dude. I don't know.
It's a strange thing. I think that providing entertainment while also it's a subversive way of getting information out, and it does help because it does like rattle a brain to be funny about serious things, because it makes somebody look at something from a different angle because you are being funny about it, and then it makes them wonder how they can be funny about it, and it's just.
And it's like I get what you're saying. It's like it's provocative. I like being provocative.
I guess, but then there's Bill Maher, and he kind of sucks.
That dude's a shithead. Fuck him. This is an apolitical podcast.
Yeah.
Bill Maher's a shithead.
But
That's
he's
an
like
apolitical stance.
I will
Fuck
say
him.
he's said some funny things, but then it's just like, man.
dude. Yeah, who hasn't said funny things?
Oh, I hope we get Bill Maher on the rich white dude. Oh, I can't.
What,
wait.
as a guest or as a Wikipedia article?
As a Wikipedia article?
Yeah, that'd be pretty
That would
solid.
be sick. Yeah.
Yeah, because then we could just fucking clown on the fucker. Anyway, listener, thank you for sticking around for this long. And I fluctuate between not caring about things and caring a lot about things, and I just appreciate you listening to us. And Guy, I appreciate you doing the pod with me.
Cool.
Today. Yeah.
All right, we're done.
All right. Bye.
Bye.